Assembly not required. When you decide to sell your house or to get out of the conforming society lifestyle of living in a house or apartment, what you do is you eliminate the need to assemble. Let me tell you something. One thing that will drive you crazy, that will push you over the edge, is buying a piece of furniture and bringing it home in a box, and you open up that box and all it is layers of shelving with screws and Allen keys and bolts and instruction 1, instruction 2, instruction 3, and you lay everything out on the floor and you look at the work you have to do to assemble a piece of furniture. Oh, it'll destroy your soul. And then after a long day of work, you got all the instructions out, you got all the things you bought, you're putting it together, the instructions aren't lining up with put the JF bolts into the AQ square, you're doing all that. Your spouse says, oh, can I help you with anything? Shut up, you can't help me with anything. Why'd we even buy this? That's what happens. That's what happens. When you have a house, when you have an apartment, assembly is required. When you live out of a car or van, no assembly required. Do you see any, bed rests here? Because bed rests require assembly, okay? Do you see any TV shelving? No. TV shelving requires assembly. Let me tell you something. If you want to go crazy after a long day's work or after working all week and then coming home for a couple hours on the weekend to enjoy yourself, and you get a box and you have to put the J bolt to the A screw, to the F thing, to the D this, and then you're doing it and you're already cursing the world, and then your spouse says, oh, can I help you with anything? Shut up. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Live out of a car, man. Live out of. Hey, look, if you're single, no, not for everybody. Not for everybody. I don't want to be irresponsible. Look, living out of a car is not for everybody. I was watching a guy who has an RV channel. This guy just downsized his RV, and he's already buying more crap to put in his RV after he's bragged for 2 episodes on how he downsized. Now he's buying more stuff, and he asked for them to use Amazon affiliate, and then he gets their money, and then he buys more crap. I mean, it's sick. It's sick. It's sick. Bottom line, less is more. I keep saying it. Less is more. Look, everybody can't live out of their car. And even some people like that guy who live out of their RV, they're still buying crap. The more crap you buy, the more assembly is required. The more you assemble, the more you hate this world. You hate this world. Because how the heck do you figure out if the J bolt goes to the A screw? It's just sick. Sick. Last week, I helped someone I know, and I don't like to do it too often, but a good person. Someone I know, they're moving into a new apartment. I don't help anybody move anymore. I'll make a whole video on that. Never help anybody move. If they are a good person, donate money to help them hire professional movers. Never help anybody move. Oh, it'll kill you. It'll kill you. You'll have back problems the rest of your life, and that person will move into 3 different apartments after you know them. Never help anybody move. That being said, last week, I didn't help anybody move, but somebody had moved into an apartment. I didn't help them move, but they asked me to help them assemble a bed frame. Now, I did it only because I try to be fair. I try to give back because people have helped me, so I'll do it. And it wasn't any type of love interest. This was just a legit friendship, and it wasn't a girl. It was just, real stuff. And so I go do it, and that's exactly what it was. You go to Walmart, it's this basic picture, this basic thing, and even the basic thing, assembly's required. You got bed sets, you got bed frames, you got pieces of, you got the nightstands, all this stuff, assembly's required. It kills your quality of life. A simplified life, that's what I'm talking about. I don't care if you live in a house or a car, whatever. I'm talking about minimalizing. Stop buying stuff that requires assembly. Everything requires assembly. Everything. There's nothing in this world you can buy that doesn't require assembly. You don't need all that stuff. And I'm not even going to say if you live out of RV, that'll solve your problem. Because like I said, I'm watching this one guy. He's living in his RV. And every time I watch him, he's buying more stuff to put in his RV. Come on, he's not downsizing. It's an addiction. It's an addiction. Be careful out there. When you have a house, definitely assembly is going to be required. The more stuff you buy, you got to put together. And that's going to cause problems with your spouse, with your children, and with everybody else. Keep things simple. Simple and less. Simple and less. You don't need all this stuff. I live in a car, it's not for everybody. But what is for everybody, stop buying stuff that requires assembly and you don't need it. 2 years from now, you'll be looking for somebody else, Salvation Army, to come get it out of your house. And in another 2 years, you'll be living somewhere completely different. You won't have any of those friends, and then you'll be going to the next thing. Keep it simple. No assembly required. I live out of my car. I'm not saying everybody should do it, but everybody should keep their life as simple as possible.